out. And yes, I told her to tell me the truth. Are you sure your real name is Eno? She said for real. So anyway, I don't believe her. So you make judgment all on your own and welcome. This is Children's Corner. Are you ready? Yes. So I have in my hands this book that is called A Bowl of Rice. And I'm like, okay, what is this about? Oh, the illustrations. I got a post that has goggly eyes and a smile. And I'm just so confused. But yeah, there's someone here that's helping me guess the meaning of that. And what is her name? She's going to tell us all about herself. Hello.
Hello, Brothers FM. Hello, Makurdi. Hello, Benue. I'm Anna Olokpo.
Okay.
I'm 15 years old. I'm also a homeschooler, artist, storyteller, and writer. And I wrote the book, The Bowl of Rice.
You're sure you did write it?
Yes, with my own two hands and the illustrations. I draw too, so I illustrated the book. It's for children, that's why it has googly eyes.
That's why it has googly eyes?
Yes.
I was going to ask you that, but since you've answered it. But tell us the truth, what is your real name?
My real name is Anna Olokpo.
Your real name is Eno Olokpo?
Yes.
What does that even mean? What does Eno mean?
Eno is an Idoma name and it means sun. The sunshine, sunlight. So my name means light.
You are sun. Like you're sunlight. No wonder. I kept thinking I need, shades. So it's actually you.
Yes.
It's your fault. Okay, so we'll take it again from the top. You have gotten the hang of it, but that mic is not as sharp as it is. My voice is loud, but yours is not. No. I think you should shift your chair to this one, but we'll use that headset. Or were you even hearing yourself?
Yes.
Let's try it again. I don't know what they did with this one. Yeah, I kept checking. I was thinking, and your voice was still. So someone wandered into my studio and I was saying to myself, what is she? How did she find her way here? Really? I just need to know, who is she? What's her name? What's her story? And then she's like, yeah, I made my way here because I heard this is time for Children's Corner. And I'm a kid. I was like, are you sure? Yeah, where? She says she is. So yeah, let's meet her. What's your name?
My name is Anna Olokpo and I'm 15 years old.
Psych, that is not true.
No, I'm 15 years old.
You really sure?
Yes.
When you say 15, you mean like 1-5?
No. 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 15.
All the way to 15. 1, 2, 3. So you mean you've already passed that 10-year mark?
Yes, but I'm still a child.
So she says. Okay, let's get to the part that I really like. The part is about you writing a book. Do you know how old I am? Do you know how long I wanted to write a book? Do you know how it has kept me awake at night? But that's not for us to talk about. Let's talk about you and this book called The Bowl of Rice. I'm like, what? You really wrote this yourself. Tell me the truth. Nobody can hear us. You can tell the truth.
I wrote the book.
Remember when I said no one can hear us?
Yes.
So it's okay. Think of me like your priest. You can tell me the
This is confession.
Okay, yes.
Sister, I wrote the book.
Oh, she calls me sister. I like it. So what's the title of the book?
The Bowl of Rice.
Okay. And it says here, written and illustrated by Eno Olokpo. That must be your elder sister, right? She has the same name as you. It's really you?
Yes.
For reals?
Yes.
It must be so easy to write a book. I know. I should have tried. So tell me, how did you come about it?
Well, there's an inspiration for the book's story, which is cooking, centered on cooking. And I'm a homeschooler, so I spend a lot of time at home.
Okay, so you're going to, a lot of us don't understand what homeschooler means. We know what home is, we know what school is. Then you now had to add ER at the back of school. And then now we're just wondering, we're very confused, perplexed, puzzled, we can use any word. So let us know, what does it mean when you say you're a homeschooler?
Well, I don't go to conventional school. I school at home. I have my lessons at home. like tests at home, studies basically is all based at home. And practicing skills and talents like drawing and writing are all at home. That's schooling, right? So it's at home, home schooling.
You know, when she asked me that schooling, and I was just thinking to myself, she's waiting for my answer. And she goes ahead and tells herself, a nod, like, yeah, that's what it means. Because she knows. Okay, fascinated by the fact that you're a homeschooler and seem way ahead of your peers. Scratch that, way ahead of moi. Yours truly, because I've never written a book. So let's talk about this. The fact that it was written and illustrated by you. When did you do this?
Last year, when I was 14.
When you were 14, you wrote a book and you
Yes.
illustrated it. Why?
Yes.
See, what is your plan in this life? Is to confuse the rest of us and to make us, sad that when we were younger we couldn't do it.
No,
Okay.
it's to show that you can do this, you can do it. Like, I'm not going to conventional school, but I could do this. And the book is just to show, even if you're going to school and not going to school, there are talents in you that you just have to bring out. I brought mine out to show my peers and this generation or the next generation that you can use your talents and do anything. Like, I wrote a book.
The fact that she says it anyway, we just need to be sure that she's the one that really wrote the book. The title of the book is The Bowl of Rice. So there's something fascinating I heard, right? And it is about the name. I still cannot get over the fact that her name is Eno. If you are familiar with Idoma dialect, Eno is not a real, it's the whole bulk of the song, the intensity of it. Why would they name you that? I think that's where this whole thing came about from.
Yes.
She goes, yes. Okay, so we need you to read us an excerpt from the book so we can be sure, that it's really you that wrote this book.
So, once again, I'm Olokpo, and this is my book, The Bowl of Rice. Life is like, hold on. Before I tell you about life, let me tell you a story. A long time ago, before rice became a popular food, there was a big bowl in a farmer's house. The big bowl was full of white rice. The bowl of white rice had no dressing. It was food for the farmer's chickens. But the bowl of white rice wanted to be more than chicken feed.
It's okay. We need people to go out and buy this book.
Yes.
You don't need to tell us the whole story. But yeah, the way you owned each line tells me that, she may really be the one that wrote the book.
You
So
finally believe.
I finally believe. I know. Cue drum roll. Okay. Let's get to the fact that how did you even decide, that you wanted to write a book? A lot of us have things on our inside that we want to do, but then to get that decision to even do it, it's difficult. So how did you decide?
Well, I had the talent of drawing and writing. And when you want to do something and you're about to procrastinate, you need a reason.
That's a really big word. Procrastinate is a fancy word, and we like knowing the meaning of fancy words.
Okay.
Yes.
To procrastinate means to put something off for a later time. Something you're supposed to do now. Okay, maybe I'll do it later, and then later, maybe I'll do it later. So, again, to why I wrote the book is when you want to do something or when you have a talent, something inside of you want to bring out, most of the times when we want to procrastinate, we need reasons, like seriously strong reasons to do that thing. So I found that in the situation of the society and the country and everything. People are struggling, you are hearing this, it's not good, that is not good. But I was like, okay, if I can do this and that is something inside of me, I can bring it out, then other people can bring other things they have in them out. So this book is like a formula to creation. Like, people can create solutions for the problems we have. Do you believe that?
See, I am just here being so fascinated because you just threw in a metaphor right in the middle of that story, and I'm like, okay, it's okay. stop describing things for us. And you said you used the situation of the country.
Yes.
That things are not going so well, so you know too.
Yes.
You actually know the things
There was
that are
a
going on outside.
point where
Alright.
children were excluded, but now it's everywhere.
Back up a little. I did not see that one coming. Scratch me and call me something. You said there was a point children were excluded.
Yes.
Give me an idea of it, just a little idea.
Okay, like 4 years ago, I was 11, and that time I didn't know that prices were going up very rapidly. But now my mom sends me to the market sometimes, and I bought something of 500 yesterday. Today they are saying it's 700, and they are even telling me tomorrow it may be 1,000. So I'm a child, and they are telling me that. So I don't think we're excluded anymore. Nothing is hidden.
No, and that's the reason why you decided what these people need is a book called The Bowl of Rice. I see what you did. I could not do it myself, but I see what you did, and I applaud you. So let's talk about the support that you got, or the not support. The ones that did not support you, like me now, because I did not know you were writing a book.
So first of all, you're supporting me by giving me this opportunity to have this interview. And my first support were my parents, Mr. and Mrs. Olokpo. They supported me, they supported my talents. Like, my mom saw I could draw this small Winnie the Pooh and tiny Disney creatures. So she was like, go and get paper, go and get crayon, go and get pencil, and start drawing every day. She will not allow me to and not draw. So I started drawing and I was getting really good. I do pen drawings, I do pencil drawings.
I like how self-aware you are, because you just said, and I was getting really good. I'm like, you know how many times I have to practice in the mirror to even say, Eliza, it's okay. You are okay. You can go out now. And then you said that. And I was getting really good. I like it. Please go.
I wasn't really this good. I had an interview somewhere else and I was shivering. You're just a really cool person, so I'm very comfortable.
Please
now.
don't say it now. My producer is coming. When he's coming, you now say it
I'll
loudly.
say
Yeah, that's what it is.
So I was getting really good, and I even do clay works now. And then I discovered another
Scratch that.
talent.
You just drop, you do clay works, and then you want to move on. Tell us about it. Yes.
I'm self-taught in
Okay.
plenty things, so I just went to the back area of my house, found clay, and started molding things. People's faces.
People's faces.
They don't look like the people. Like I did one for my dad. It doesn't look like him. It looks more of like an Egyptian artifact, but I
Okay.
molded a face.
Okay. Now you're talking about Egyptian artifacts. You're talking about molding clay. And I'm thinking to myself, Elisa, you're in the wrong profession. Look at a 15-year-old. So let's talk about you again. Let's go back to the support that you've been getting. Because in our part of the world, it's difficult to do anything without parental support.
Yes.
So let's talk about it a bit.
So they encourage me that whatever little thing I have discovered in myself, or I've noticed, observed, I should just work more on it. So I started art, and